Namaste everyone. Welcome to Mayaakatha's page. This is Sridevi Srinivasan and today I am going to tell you a story of a little naughty bear, Babloo. Babloo is an Himalayan bear. Himalayan bears have a unique white patch on their chest, like this. This story tells us how Himalayan bears got their white patch on their chest. Let's get into the story. High up in the snowy mountains of Himalayas lived the little bear Babloo. Babloo bear's fur was long, shiny and black with not even a single white hair on it. Babloo bear was very naughty and was loved by everyone in the jungle, especially by Mama bear. Babloo bear would jump and play and run through the forest all day long, and Mama bear would be behind Babloo bear calling out, "Babloo, don't be so naughty. Babloo, sit for some time, rest a while. Babloo, you will get hurt. Be careful." But Babloo bear would never listen. He would always think of something new to do. It was one such night when Mama called Babloo bear. "Babloo, it's late. It's time to sleep. Go to your bed." Babloo bear went inside the den, lay down on the bed, but he was too excited to sleep. He had thousands of questions buzzing around his head. Where does the sun sleep at night? Who is the mother of the moon? At night, when I'm not sleepy, why is Ma sleepy? All these questions of what, when, how, why, where flitted like restless butterflies over his head. Babloo bear couldn't rest still. He woke up, slowly looked at his mama. Mama bear was tired. Poor, she used to run all through the jungle all day long behind Babloo bear, and she fell fast asleep. Babloo bear slowly slipped out of the den and sat outside in the cool night air. The strange sounds, kit, 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 of the crickets and the shh sounds of the wind filled the night air. Babloo was lost in his thoughts. Babloo always had a dream. He wanted to do something. Anything that would make the entire world sit up and notice Babloo. Anything that would make the Himalayan bears, big and small, say, "Wow, Babloo, you made the Himalayan bears famous throughout the jungle." As Babloo was lost in his thoughts of his dreams, he noticed the moonlit sky and the tall deodar tree. The deodar tree swayed along the wind, and the highest branches appeared to touch the moon. That's it. Babloo bear got a brilliant idea. He planned to climb up the deodar tree and wait for the wind to sway, and on one sway, with an instant leap, he will jump onto the moon, and that will be the moment when Babloo bear is the first bear to land on the moon. Babloo bear will be famous throughout the world. The Himalayan bears would be proud of Babloo. The scientists would watch Babloo dancing on the moon with their telescopes. And the newspapers would print Babloo's name and his picture. Yes, Babloo was excited and he was about to shh. If Mama comes to know of his plan, he will be packed back to the bed immediately by Mama. He kept quiet and slowly started walking towards the deodar tree. Poor Babloo bear, He didn't knew that the deodar tree can never touch the moon. He ran fast as he could near the deodar tree, and there he stood in front of the deodar tree and looked up. Oh yes, the tippy top is touching the skies. Without wasting any more moment, Babloo started to climb up the tree higher and higher. As he climbed higher and higher, he noticed something weird. What? Is it the tree becoming thinner and thinner, or am I growing fatter? Never mind. And it started to focus back on his dreams and climb higher and higher. When Babloo Bear reached the tippy top of the deodar tree, he looked up to take that one instant leap unnoticed. The moon was still far, far away. It was at that moment Babloo Bear realized that he had been foolish. It was at that moment Babloo realized what Mama said. Babloo, you always jump into doing something and then think about it afterwards. Babloo knew the best thing for him to do is to quietly get down off the tree and move back to the den before somebody notices him. There he heard a huge sound, katak, 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 katak. The thin and weak branches of the top of the tree started to bend and break, and the bear fell down. Thud. Back in the den, Mama woke up suddenly and looked for Babloo Bear. Babloo, where are you? Her voice shook, her eyes filled in tears of fear, huffing and puffing. Trembling head to toe, she started running towards the forest looking for Babloo. Babloo, where are you? Babloo, Babloo. And then she saw Babloo lying still on the cold ground of the forest. Babloo, what happened to you, dear? Babloo. She just turned Babloo over. The deep wound torn the Babloo's chest. Someone help! Someone help! And there she felt something tickly on her paws. When she saw, it was the silver thread hung from the sky. She looked up there. It was the moon who sent the moonbeams to her and smiled at her and said something to her. Hurry up, quick. Ma quickly understood the signals of moon, and then she looked out for the pine needle. She threaded the silver beam into the pine needle and started stitching quickly. As she completed the final stitch, Babloo Bear opened his eyes. Ma, I'm sorry. Mama Bear hugged Babloo Bear and she said, it's all right, my son. Everything will be all right. And all the bears gathered there. They all noticed the beautiful shiny V on the chest of Babloo Bear and said, wow, Babloo Bear, you look beautiful. Amazing. They didn't know what happened to Babloo Bear, but they all wanted that shining V on their chest too. They all asked Mama, Mama Bear, we too need that. Mama Bear looked at the moon and the moon smiled. Mama Bear started to stitch the V, shiny V on every other bear's chest. And that's the story of how bears got their beautiful shiny V on their chest. Thank you. This book is from Pratham Publishers and the book name is Babloo Bear's Adventure, written by Paro Anand, illustrated by Suvidha Mistry. You can log into storyweaver.org.in and read this book. Have a nice time. Bye.